welcome to the City of Safford Insider, where we give you the inside scoop. Welcome to our first episode ever. We're excited. We are enthusiastic about our podcast and introducing this to the community. Our purpose for this podcast is to help keep the community informed, give you ongoing information of events going on, any media alert, anything that really is going to benefit the community. Our hopes are to post at least once a month with any updates. We're just going to take a quick moment to introduce ourselves, our main podcasters.
Sure.
Podcastees.
Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want.
Your hosts.
Your main host will be myself, Beatrice Driver, City Clerk for City of Safford.
Victoria Silva, I'm the Library Director.
Eric Bejarano, Assistant City Manager.
I'm Cade Bryce with the IT Department. I'm the behind the scenes. I'm the systems admin here at the city.
And hopefully some special guests as they come along. Our hopes is every month we'll have a new guest to bring aboard, whether it's a elected official, a local business owner, City of Safford staff, and just kind of broaden the horizon of what the community knows about City of Safford.
Mm-hmm.
So just to give you a brief description of what each one of us do, I'll start it off. I'm City Clerk for City of Safford. I handle all of the council meetings. I'm in direct contact with all mayor and our elected officials on the council. I handle record requests, record retentions, business licenses, insurance claims, the record request, any events going on. A lot of it just comes through the city clerk's office. Victoria?
So I'm the Library Director, and that encompasses quite a few things. But I oversee the budget. I'm the administration, oversee all the programs and services that my staff puts together on a regular basis. I'll be at outreaches. You might see me when we're getting towards fall, so we have like the Harvest Festival and all that fun stuff as well. And we're really just trying to support the community in any way we can. And like I said, I get to oversee all the fun stuff. I don't necessarily get to partake in it as much, but it's a great work environment for me. So the library does also have a podcast. It's called the Safford Library Book Jockeys, where we talk about programs, the library, books, and we do speak to our staff quite a bit to let you know what they do within the library and what programs are coming up. So that comes out normally about around the 20th of every month is normally our goal. So you can subscribe and listen on pretty much any of the outlets. So iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon, and I know I'm forgetting one in there, but you can subscribe and listen, and it's a really fun way to kind of get out what we do in the community in a unique format.
And books.
Books. Oh, we talk a lot about books. About half the podcast is book recommendations, so we really do enjoy that. I don't read, but my staff does quite extensively.
It always gets me. I'm at the library if I don't read. It's fine.
Awesome.
Great segue, fun stuff. So Eric
Yes.
Bejarano, Assistant City Manager. I've been in my role about 14 days now. So I said fun stuff.
Count it.
No, it's been great. It's been a wonderful experience so far. We have a great staff for the city. It's a great city to be involved in. I'm definitely glad to be here. So from the Assistant City Manager's office, my oversight's over a handful of departments. So the city manager got together with me, and we decided to lessen his span of control, if you will, and put some of that onto me, and rightfully so. That's why I'm here. So I have the city clerk's office, who's here with us today. I have information technology, IT. The golf course is actually under me. Our planning and community development folks are under me as well. The library as well. Fleet management, and then materials management in addition. So just a couple things in my purview.
Not
but
so much.
No, it's all great. It's been a wonderful experience, and thanks to B for coming up with this idea. This is incredible, an opportunity to share information on behalf of the city of Safford and all the great things that are happening. So thank you.
Yes, and that's really our intent here, is just to keep communicating with the community. I feel like sometimes there's a lot of separation between what is put out there in social media and the rumors that get started, like Panda Express. We still do not have a Panda Express.
I thought that was that's
No,
not a
no.
Oh, okay.
So just hopefully this will help kind of close that gap and really just keep the community informed. But with that, I'd like to move over to current events, just kind of give a briefing of what's going on right now. First one on my list is the Safford Police Department Citizens Academy. They just opened up for applications. I believe it's on their website. You can fill out the application, the background check. And this year, they're working with Graham County and the Thatcher Police to hopefully bring on more citizens to join, because last year it was just those that live within city limits. I did it myself, and I joke with the chief that I am ready to be on the field.
Oh,
Yes.
all right.
They gave me a little medal, so
I've
I feel
heard
like
it's that easy. Speaking
I just
from
want to show up and be
experience.
like, city clerk, city PD. Like,
We can get you a badge.
so if you're interested in anything, you're just curious. There was a couple people in our class that kind of came in there like, ooh, we're going to prove the police wrong. And I think they left with a whole different perception of the police activity when they left,
Right.
and they really appreciate it even more. And I think that's what a lot of our Safford Police Department's working on, is the community outreach, and the
Right.
Citizens Academy is phenomenal for that. I really enjoyed it. They brought in the K9. They let us do like the DUI goggles.
Right.
We even had to do a radar machine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was fun to see traffic coming, and then they see a group of people standing there with police with the radar guns, and they slow down. So what I'm getting at is definitely consider it. It was very much fun.
I think you said they moved it to Wednesdays because last year was Thursdays, correct?
It'll be on Wednesdays, and it is.
And while you look that up, I'll clarify. I know it's not that easy. Speaking from experience, I have the utmost respect for our law enforcement, not only
Absolutely.
locally but everywhere.
So how many years did you do in police
17.
department? Oh, wow. Well, thank you for your service.
Thanks.
Let's see. From September 18th through November 6th. So yeah,
It's about 6 weeks.
Yeah, about 6 weeks. But definitely encourage you, if you have any interest in it whatsoever, it's worth it. It's just once a week from 6 to approximately 8:30, but it's a great eye opener and experience, and you'll fully enjoy yourself. You get out on the field, you go out to the shooting range, you see the canines, the DUI process, a lot of behind the scenes that we don't really see all the time and can't learn from just watching. What's that show?
Cops.
Cops.
Yeah.
So that is up for application now. So visit the City of Safford website under the police department. They also put it out on their Facebook page, and then we shared it on City of Safford Facebook page.
That is great.
Yes.
Great opportunity. Congratulations to Chief Avila and his team for putting that together. It's just another way to share information on behalf of the City of Safford.
Absolutely. The next current event on my list is the current construction that's going to be starting on Highway 191 all the way down to US Highway 70. They'll be running all the way through the fall.
And what is the construction for?
And so it's going to be a pavement rehabilitation
okay.
project. So it'll be running from milepost 117, which is near Old Country Club Road, all the way to milepost 121. Their alert message here says work will bypass the intersection of US 181 and US 70. But as far as I know, all of 191, which is First Avenue here in Safford, there'll be times that it'll be down to a one lane in both directions during the construction.
And that's lasting till the fall? Okay.
News alert didn't give an exact date, but they did say it was going to run into the fall.
And the construction company's name is not Trip. They're running to the fall. Might be a good place for those folks at the Citizens Academy to take that radar device and make sure everybody's going slow and being safe in that construction zone. I might add, I was a motorcycle police officer for 11 years.
Chips?
I guess. I did meet...
Wait, Eric Estrada?
I met
Oh, it's
him.
Eric Bejarano.
I met Eric Estrada actually at a child safety event in Tucson years ago. I have wait for this, a Polaroid of Eric Estrada. The two of us are standing next to each other, and he signed it. It's a keepsake. We understand Polaroids.
What's a Polaroid?
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, I know what a Polaroid.
No, Polaroids are back in. We did them from our escape room this
Yes,
year.
they
so
are.
it was fun.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, and the kids really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
They'd never seen them before.
They can do a little outcast moment.
Yeah.
Shake it.
Yeah,
Like a
but
Polaroid
actually you're not supposed to shake those anymore.
I
believe it or not.
know.
I know.
I-
But it's instinctive. Everybody just started automatically.
I still think it helps. But.
Yeah.
Eric, would you like to touch base on the next current event that we have, the disbursement of city funds to charitable and nonprofit organizations?
Sure. So, like B said, organizations can apply for funds. They have to provide their services or activities in the city of Safford. Must be chartered or incorporated through the Arizona State Corporation Commission. Must be a tax-exempt entity. Typically, we're talking about your 501c3s by the federal IRS. Actually, August 21st, City Manager John Casella and I will be on Voice of the Valley. We're going to talk about this there as well. As you both know, it was a topic during the council meeting. And if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, the deadline is the end of this month for applications.
August 31st.
So we're trying to do our best to get the word out. Obviously, this podcast should help. Going on Voice of the Valley will help as well. But we want the applications so we can take a look at them, review them, and
organizations that apply can apply up to $20,000 per fiscal year. So that can be very life-changing, organization-changing for some of these small nonprofits. So definitely get your application in. Another task for the city clerk, you can come see me because this is where you turn it in. We have the applications there. You can also get them online at cityofsafford.us. But we highly encourage to apply if you are a nonprofit or charitable organization.
Now, is there any limits on what they cannot apply for? Or is it just for ongoing operations?
Ongoing operations is what I've seen on the application. Any further information, I believe Matt Holschel, along with the city manager, are working on the applications, and then of course presented to city council for final approval.
If anyone has any questions, encourage them to come in and talk with you. You can refer them to Matthew if needed, but we definitely want the application.
Yeah, and this started last year, and the amount of applications has increased from our first year. So the word definitely got out. Great. We have some returning charities that applied for it again, and we have some new ones. And so it's exciting to see that the word is getting out. It's a good way for City of Safford to contribute back into our community and invest in that community. And so, I feel proud that City of Safford's taking that initiative to donate and to these entities that come to us and want to request funds. And they made it a point through City Council to include it in our budget. So
very good.
That's awesome on our council and our staff. All right. My next current event is...
In 3, 2...
the year of the Chimichanga. With the Nature Suite Salsa Fest 2024. It'll be from September 27th through the 28th.
Yes. It'll be a week later this year.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. For more info, definitely contact the chamber. Victoria, do you make it out to the Salsa Fest ever?
I do. Actually, my highlight is the Chihuahua races. I really do enjoy those.
Do you have a Chihuahua?
No, I don't. I just enjoy watching.
I've heard those races are pretty rough. No?
He's here till 6, guys.
Yeah, he's here till 6.
Yeah, probably longer tonight. I have a 5:30 meeting. But.
Okay.
But speaking of the Salsa Fest, we have a celebrity in our midst as Salsa Fest. I think we have a winner in our midst, do we not?
It was a lucky year, my rookie year. But yes, City Clerk did win Salsa Fest in 2021.
That's right.
So my husband wants to go back and do it this year. So I think we'll give it a shot again. But it's definitely fun. They asked you to make 5 gallons on the spot. I don't know if they're still going to keep
I don't know.
Same,
a lot of salsa.
It is a lot of salsa, yes. But it's fun, and it was pretty cool to win. It's a fun experience. My husband always wants to display the plaque at our house, but let's be humble.
The Salsa Fest, just a quick fun fact. So according to the chamber, it attracts almost 10,000 people to downtown
Oh, my
Safford.
goodness.
So it's quite an event, quite a 2-day event. It's great. So come on out. Be a good time.
Yeah, it's fun. It's challenging. I think my husband feels he's a salsa pro now, because I put him to fill out like the little cups for me.
Right.
And he has terrible handwriting. I'm like, gosh, write the 2 better.
Well, and those, maybe they don't know what it is. Do you want to explain a little bit about what that is?
Yeah. So you show up bright and early, like 7 a.m. You go through like the rundown of the health department, and then they say, go make salsa. So then you have until about 10 a.m. to make 5 gallons of salsa on the spot. So it's fun to see. You start smelling the beautiful aromas of cilantro and chili, and just seeing what everyone's different little making of salsa is. Everyone has a little bit different.
Different
Some
recipe.
people are chopping it, some just using their blender. So it's fun. And then you have to label all your cups with your number that the judges give you. And you have to lay it all out, make your presentation table, and then before you know it, it's time for the guest to come through, and they pay for their bag of chips and go through and get all the samples. And then they can vote. Every year it's kind of changed how they vote, so I don't know what they're going to bring this year, but
I think they've been trying to do it online, right?
Yeah,
with a QR code, and so that way they're not trying to track down folks. And
right,
yeah.
But
do you find it challenging to make that much salsa? I mean,
No.
5 gallons seems like a lot.
I know, and I always get that. Like, I have lots of people ask me for salsa for parties and stuff, and they're like, "Is it too much to ask for 2 gallons?" I'm like, "I'll be done in like 15 minutes." I try to keep my salsa really, really easy. I'm too busy of a mom to sit there for 5 hours.
Fair enough.
So I keep my salsa super easy and quick, and so 5 gallons is fairly easy.
It goes
for us.
quick.
Yeah. I think it's more tedious to fill up those little cups.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always a good time. If you have ever thought about participating, I highly encourage it. It's fun. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I think it's fun. And it's kind of challenging because the health department is there. So you go from being comfortable at home
Right.
to you got to have your hairnet, your gloves. And
You got to follow the rules, right?
so it's almost like you got to challenge yourself to like, oh, I just touched that. I can't. Yeah, it's fun. So definitely contact the chamber if you want. I don't think they've opened up for the participants yet. They opened up for the vendors, and that's already closed. But the participant application should come out here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's getting close to the end of August, so.
Yep. And then moving on to our next current event.
The library events? Yes. So,
I always say library, by the way. English is not my first language. That's one R I cannot roll. Library.
We know what you meant.
So, Victoria, what's going on at the library?
So actually, August is our quiet month, but we're getting ready to start our spring programming. So we will have bingo for books next Thursday, which is the 22nd. It's our unofficial soft launch to bring out information about our fall programs. Come in and play bingos for, you guessed it, books. And we'll have a mic, we'll have an MC, and then you can actually win some books, and then you can pick up information about our upcoming fall programs, which starting in September, it's a sprint until about the end of November. So, and we're really excited about Hispanic Heritage Month coming up. We're going to have a different display this year. We always try to have a different display featuring some part of the Hispanic heritage. It's going to be Mis Quince Años, which is going to talk about the history of quinceañeras. And I think we have some of these materials that we'll be actually using.
Exposing 2005 B.
So we're actually going to have your dress and some I think is it your doll, and
it's the whole
it's everything.
It's the tiara, the dress, the pillows, the everything. Yeah.
So it'll be in the little if any of you are familiar with the gift shop used to be, it'll be in that front glass room there for the month of September. So we're really looking forward to that. And we're also trying to plan a fashion show where folks can wear their quinceañera dresses again, because as
I opted out of that one.
Okay,
Thank
you opted out of that one.
Yes.
Okay, very well. Very good.
It's been 15 plus years. The dress tends to shrink as it's been stored away.
Okay, yeah. Yes.
Closets do that.
It's so weird.
The doors on closets are incredible.
I told Araceli, I'm like, you're more welcome to put it on the mannequin. The mannequin looks what I look like when I was 15.
It's strange. Like my shoes never shrink.
It's
so weird.
It's just the clothes.
Just the clothes.
It's just your pans in particular. Yeah, they always shrink.
It's
fine.
That's exciting. That's a really cool idea. When I was approached about it, I have it. And my husband was really shocked that I still have it. And I'm like, you understand, in our culture, you keep
everything.
So yeah, it was super easy. Just pull that tote out, and it was kind of neat. I pulled out my whole tote, and it had my dress, my tiara. My daughter wanted to wear it. I'm like, no.
Not that.
But it was really fun. Just took me back to being young and celebrating your 15th birthday, and really understanding the meaning behind it, because everyone just thinks it's like a small little birthday
It's a party,
but
yeah. It's not.
There's a whole meaning behind it and represents our culture. So I think that's awesome. for Hispanic Heritage Month.
So we're going to have that up, and we'll have it from mid-September to mid-October because that is Hispanic Heritage Month. So that will be one of the things we'll be doing. Starting the first week in September, I'm going to start up with kindergarten through third grade programming, our tweens, which I found out yesterday they don't like to be called that, our fourth through sixth graders, which is the same age group.
What do they prefer to be called?
I don't know. They don't like to be called preteens either. I think they just want to be called by their name, is my understanding. We found that out yesterday.
Huh.
Good to
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then our teens and our book club and all of that fun stuff will get started in September.
And I heard your story time's coming back.
It's coming back next week. We've taken 2 weeks off to reset for the academic year. So they've reset our early literacy room and gotten all their lesson plans ready for at least from now until the end of December. So it's 2 weeks of planning.
Fun.
So, we're excited to get going again. Staff is starting to get antsy. It's been too long.
I enjoyed reading the books. I did take my kids like a month or so ago to it. I had some days off, so I was able to take them, and they really enjoyed it. Like, it was a fun experience. And, and it makes me feel like I'm an okay mom because there was kids crying, and there was kids throwing toys, and it's like we're all in the same boat here.
And your daughter just wanted to wear a tiara.
She did. She's Princess Sophia.
But she couldn't.
She couldn't. I'm like, no. Maybe after the display she can wear it.
There you go. After the display. That's a great idea.
That's exciting. City of Safford offices will be closed September 2nd for Labor Day. Change in those days is the trash pickup. So if you are picked up on Monday, well, not you picked up, your trash. If your trash is picked up on Mondays.
Why'd you look at me?
You're just directly across from me, Kate.
Hang out on the side of the street, maybe.
That's okay.
Sorry.
But that is the big changes on days that we are closed. The trash pickup schedule. If you are your trash is usually picked up on Mondays. It'll be picked up on Tuesday, September 3rd, and if your trash is picked up on Tuesdays, it'll be picked up on Wednesday, September 4th. And then along with that, landfill is closed. Give those guys a break for Labor Day. So just keep that in mind. We'll also post another reminder on our website and our Facebook. So in case you don't catch it on here, you'll see it there. Mm-hmm. And touching on that we shared on our Facebook and our website, the resources for our citizens is what I wanted to touch on next. I don't know if everyone's aware, but like our City of Safford website, we do have email and text alerts, and they're completely free.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. And so it's nice to be able to go sign up. You can select what you want to hear.
Yep.
Or what you want to receive.
Information about closures or special events or
the library.
Yeah, the library. We have our calendar. You can receive notifications that there's a program coming up or if a program's canceled, which we just had to do recently. It goes en masse as soon as we post it. So it's really helpful.
Yes. So if you haven't taken advantage of those free alerts, go on our city website and sign up so you can receive the newsflash alerts, agendas, minutes alerts when they're published, any public hearings too.
Yes.
We do also post it to the newspaper, but a lot of people don't look at the newspaper nowadays. So that is on our website as well. And you'll get a text or email alert.
And it's easy. It's easy to sign up. I figured it out.
Yes.
I can do it. Anybody can do it.
But yeah, it's an awesome feature to have. And then our social media accounts.
Yes.
We have our main City of Safford Facebook page. On there, we post a lot of the same stuff that we post on our website just to hope to reach more people. So we post like any road closures, any weather issues. We've gone really good with the monsoon alerts this year. But any utility outages, I'll be there at night sharing it.
Thank you, by the way.
Power outage.
I wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Instagram page, which we post basically the same as our Facebook. But then we also have a TikTok page that we got to get back to. So,
yes, I follow it. It's my suggestion is the assistant city manager should have their TikTok page here pretty soon.
Oh, hey, there's an idea that I'm not fond of.
What was this?
Oh, boy.
But so we are out there on social media. And then we just recently made a new page per the request of Mick Reese from our special events department. He felt that sometimes the notifications we put out there for Cruise Main Street, any of the sports events coming up, sometimes get lost because if it's a week that we had a power outage or there's any other type of notifications, they kind of get lost in the feed. So we went ahead and made a new Facebook page just for the special events. So also go hit like and follow on that. And then the Safford Police Department.
Yes.
I love that they put out, like, if there's a car that they're looking for or
like
people.
a suspect.
Yeah.
Person of interest.
Their media releases are very, very helpful.
Do we have any drama music?
We don't.
No.
I have got a list, but we'll come back next month. Just wait.
All right. Heard it here first.
You hit the SVU. Yes, definitely go hit like and follow.
And the airport. Did you mention
the airport?
Ooh,
Yes.
Yeah.
And the airport also.
A lot happening out at the airport.
Yes.
Poured concrete yesterday. Exciting.
That's exciting. I saw that. And then Cameron does really great at posting when like a certain type of airplane business, which is great for me because my son's obsessed with the airport. So it's pretty neat to see when he posts those videos. You can make it out there if you have a chance. And then his air shows be coming up pretty soon.
November.
Yes.
Yep.
So definitely
incredible.
He's posting a lot of updates on the air show. It's going to be it's the second year doing that air show. Last year was pretty great too. Mm-hmm. I went out there and it was a good time. So this year I think he's going to come back 10 times better.
Oh yeah. Last year was more static. Just go out and look and see. And this year actually going to be some planes and activity in the air. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Well, this has been a fun first recording of our podcast. I've enjoyed it. I'm excited. I think I'm going to lose the nerves a little bit and it'll get smoother. But definitely just keep in touch, follow our podcasts, come to our council meetings. We also stream them on YouTube live every time that we have it. It's usually twice a month that we have our council meetings. Sign up for the alerts so you'll see the council agenda. And then, of course, you can just view our live broadcast of our council meetings. We're excited to continue this podcast. We'll be back next month. We hope to publish our next episode on September 18th. Hopefully bring on a guest.
Yes.
Any more info on special events? Anything else from Victoria or Eric? Cade?
Just reach out to us and
just put on a
City Hall.
Yeah.
City Hall.
Come on up, talk to us.
Yeah, and just give us your feedback. If there's anything you want to talk about, let us know, and we'd be happy to do that.
Yeah, if you have any suggestions, you want to contact our office, contact our city clerk office. We're at 717 West Main Street. The 2-story white building usually has the big Christmas tree in front.
Yes, it does.
So I explain it to everybody.
During Christmas. Right?
During Christmas tree.
Not right now. I didn't notice it today, but.
You didn't look on that direction.
I must not have.
It's ready.
But yes, definitely. If you have any ideas, suggestions, feel free to contact us. You can contact City Hall, City Clerk Office, or my email is bdriver@saffordaz.gov. Eric?
Bejarano at saffordaz.gov. It's EBEJARANO.
And V Silva at saffordaz.gov. V as in Victoria, SILV as in my first name, A.
Awesome. And Kate, do you want to throw yours in there in case?
Sure, yeah. My email address is cbryce@saffordaz.gov. That's BRYCE.
Awesome. Congratulations also to Kate.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes, he was just recently elected to Town of Pima Council, so congratulations. For Town of Pima, they've gotten a really good elected official now on their council. That's awesome.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
Yes. So again, any other closing thoughts?
Nope. Just thank you for listening, and we'll be back next month.
And this has been the Inside Scoop from the City of Safford Insider. Thanks for listening.